Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to World Class Revolution Pro Wrestling. Our episode this week features matches from our first ever Oaklamania event, where a certain icon of pro wrestling made an appearance. And don't forget, if you want to view Oaklamania 1 in its entirety, head on over to patreon.com and subscribe to our Patreon service, where subscriptions start at $4.99 per month, and you can view that along with other exclusive content.
Tonight, one of the greatest collections of professional wrestling talent and legends are under one roof for one night only, a spectacular here at Oklahoma City. We welcome you to historic downtown OKC, and we welcome you to the Cox Convention Center. This is the first ever Oaklamania. Hi everyone, Alex Delbarrio, ADB, alongside the commissioner of the Imperial Wrestling Revolution, Eddie Adamson. Eddie, we've got a phenomenal card in store for the fans here in OKC tonight.
There's no doubt. You know, the Imperial Wrestling Revolution, since our very first show, we've proclaimed that we are the flagship of professional wrestling, where legends of the past, current superstars, and future greats collide in the middle of the ring, and that's going to be evident tonight.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first, from the Moose Nation, the newest member of TNA,
Well, you heard Justin Roberts say it, Eddie Adamson. Moose, the newest member of the TNA roster, made an immediate impact, interrupting a match between Eddie Edwards and Bobby Lashley, a title-for-title match just recently on Impact Wrestling. And you could say that Moose, formerly of Ring of Honor, has made an immediate impact in Impact Wrestling.
Oh, there's no doubt. This is a guy that was trained by another tough guy, Mr. Hughes, made his debut in 2012 after playing in the National Football League. One of the biggest free agents in the sport of professional wrestling, has a huge following all around the world. In his short time in the business, he's made a certain impact, and tonight he's at Oaklamania.
One of the fastest rising stars in the world of professional wrestling in TNA, Eddie Adamson. EC3, Ethan Carter III, the two-time TNA heavyweight champion of the world. And we're getting to see a matchup here in Oaklamania that the fans at Impact Wrestling aren't going to get to see for perhaps a few weeks, a few months, maybe even later on this year.
There's no doubt these two competitors are competing tonight in the IWR, but you're going to see them competing throughout the world very soon, because both of them are world-class athletes capable of carrying that world heavyweight title and defending it.
EC3 has made an impact in the last couple of years in the world of TNA wrestling. Moose certainly just arriving on the scene in Impact Wrestling, but as you mentioned, one of the top free agents in the world of professional wrestling. A lot of folks were wondering, was he staying in Ring of Honor? Was he going to WWE? But he ends up in Impact Wrestling, and as I said earlier, making an immediate impact, getting involved in a title for champion versus champion match on Impact Wrestling.
Absolutely. And the fans were expecting to see a great one-on-one competition, but this guy changed the game. Of course, Ethan Carter III, EC3, has held titles in other promotions as well. He worked in OVW, down in Florida Championship Wrestling.
Another elbow tie starts things off between two as athletically gifted stars as we have in the sport right now. Moose with a little bit of certainly a height and a strength advantage, but don't take anything away from EC3.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Moose, he's just he's a guy Bobby Lashley, when you compare him to Bruce, Bobby Lashley is very cut, very athletic, and in the ring style. This guy is just a strong man, period.
These two men lock up one more time here in the middle of the ring. As we mentioned, Moose certainly with a decided strength advantage here, but EC3 able to use some leverage and get Moose in the corner here. These men won't let each other go. Moose trying to get that right hand, but EC3 showed a little bit of his speed advantage here in this match, ducking out of the way and into the side headlock. We talked about Moose, certainly you talked about him being a brute here, Eddie, but he's certainly still young in his professional wrestling career. He spent a lot of time in the National Football League and has made the transition very quick, but what else does he need to learn about the sport?
A lot of the psychology, quite honestly, because guys like EC3 who've been in the business for a while, have been around many other great superstars that they've learned from, they've got a bag of tricks, and he's got to learn to add some more to his bag of tricks.
Well, he's certainly got the fans here in Oklahoma City behiing him as he sends Ethan Carter down to the mat. Here's Moose off of the ropes. Carter going for the hip toss here. Look at the leverage, and then you talk about the psychology there. That's Ethan Carter trying to use that leverage, looking for the backslide, but Moose has the decided strength advantage, and this is one of the things that he's been able to exploit in his young time in the professional wrestling industry.
And there's no doubt, even though he's just a big, strong brute, he's also very grounded in professional wrestling and maneuvers.
He's got the fans behind him here in Oklahoma City. He just puts that arm up in the air, and he already gets the people saying Moose. Now EC3 getting away from technique right here as Moose back with the upper hand.
There's no doubt EC3 is going to have to think up a game plan to take on the big guy.
Oh, what a drop kick. The big man, Moose. Now, Moose stands at 6'5", 309 pounds, and he just nailed a drop kick to Ethan Carter III, who was sitting on the top turnbuckle. Some agility you didn't expect to see from a man of his size. Now here's Moose, looking like he was going to go over the top rope, and this time he said, no, I don't think so. I'll just go right outside and get EC3.
But you mentioned his agility and jump around the ring and do high-flying moves with drop kicks.
Now Moose working on the back of EC3 here. Going to spend the last couple of years in Ring of Honor, making quite a name for himself. Feel the following from Moose as soon as he arrived here in Oklahoma City. Fans so excited to see him once he arrived at the convention center for Oklahoma, which took place right before the event here tonight. As EC3 trying to boot to the midsection, but Moose continues to work on the head. Snapmare takeover here. EC3 just look dazed right now. Moose going off of the ropes 1 time, twice, 3 times, 4 times, and into the reverse chin lock.
Well, you know, when he runs the ropes like that and then goes to an entirely different maneuver, you know EC3 is totally surprised.
Moose with that strength, he's able to get that leverage being right on top of EC3. EC3 able to roll out. 2-time heavyweight champion of the world in TNA wrestling. Every time EC3 escapes, Moose is right there, this time on the left hand. A couple of jabs with the left, and now Moose going for that discus punch, and EC3, oh, with the enziguri. Now EC3 going back to a vertical base here. Ethan Carter III. Getting an opportunity to face one of his newest TNA rivals before they step foot into the 6-sided ring. EC3 off the ropes this time. Going for Moose, oh! Sending Moose down, goes up and over. Almost turned him inside out, Eddie.
Well, EC3 is used to against great competitors, there's no doubt. He won the world title the first time from Kurt Angle.
So Here's EC3 going for the EC3 splash. They had the stinger here earlier. Oh! Face buster, sending Moose down to the canvas. Ethan Carter. Going to be looking for the 1%er here. And look, going for it, but Moose sends him off the rope. There's the drop kick one more time from Moose. And again, showing that agility, Eddie.
That vertical leap he's got, caught it right on the top of the head. It's hard to explain how much force it takes to get that big a body off the rail that high, and he does it with ease.
Trying to get on to EC3. Corner, missile drop kick there from EC3. And Moose, who could be facing Ethan Carter III very soon. DDT. Into the cover. And a kick out from Moose.
EC3 thought he had that.
He looked like he got all of that with that DDT. He hooked the leg. He was in perfect position. The referee was right there to make the count quickly. Just a 2 count. Ethan Carter III over Moose. Here's Ethan Carter going for that 1%er one more time. Unable to connect. Moose sends him to the corner. Moose. Both hands on the... Oh! Choke slam powerbomb! Oh! A 2 count! I thought that was it!
I did too. I think all the fans did too. By the narrowest of margins, was he able to get his shoulder up off the mat. Frustration.
Certainly. He thought he was finally able to put away Ethan Carter III, who's gone for that 1%er a couple of times in this match. If EC3 is able to hit it, that's going to be all she wrote for Moose. But Moose in control right now after hitting that devastating powerbomb. Moose, second rope to the third. Oh, going for the crossbody. Couldn't hit it. Ducking out of the way. Here's EC3 with the roll-up. Oh, he got him.
EC3.
EC3 with the victory here, Eddie. A surprise victory here over Moose.
There's no doubt. But that shows why he's a 2-time former world heavyweight champion and why it's very likely in the very near future he'll get another shot at that title and very likely to walk away.
And you mentioned earlier in the match, Eddie, it's the psychology that Moose needs to learn as he improves and ascends in the levels of professional wrestling.
Introduce the person from Tampa, Florida, Roderick.
A man that was once known as Mr. ROH. Well, he's found new horizons for his career, no longer with Ring of Honor here, Eddie, but he's a guy that's probably the most decorated superstar in the history of Ring of Honor wrestling.
There's no doubt. This guy has held titles everywhere he's been. He started his career back in 2003, trained by actually Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Worked with TNA, the NWA, Noah in Japan. 2-time Ring of Honor television champion, 1-time tag team champion with Austin Aries, and world champ when he defeated Tyler Black. Terry Funk was a special outside sponsor for that match when he became Ring of Honor world champion.
I'm going to be honest with you right now. That reaction was freaking pitiful. But one of the best wrestlers in the world hell out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, from Carolina, Dalton Castle.
Eddie, I was wondering if his boys were going to be here, but they are here and ready to walk Dalton Castle, the party peacock, to the ring.
I tell you, if anyone has not seen this guy, they've missed something. He's a unique individual. He's a great professional wrestler. And he's a man who does what he wants, regardless of what anyone would think.
A phenomenal superstar competing in Ring of Honor, but also all over the world. He's also, a lot of people don't realize, a longtime amateur wrestler as well. He's a guy that's really been decorated in all walks of his wrestling career. Dalton Castle, you can tell by that type of entrance, was inspired very early on by the late great Macho Man Randy Savage. You can tell by his ring attire that there's a certain level of flamboyance, a certain je ne sais quoi about Dalton Castle.
He is. He's a mixture. If you were to put a DNA pool together with Macho Man Randy Savage, Gorgeous George, Exotic Adrian Street, Leaping Lanny Poffo, and many others. But he's a unique individual who stands on his own in the Ring of Honor, and now he's joined the Revolution.
This should be an incredible matchup here between Dalton Castle and Roderick Strong, again, formerly known as Mr. Ring of Honor. The most decorated stars, again, as we mentioned in Ring of Honor history, is both men get set for action. And one of the things you'll notice at ringside is the boys. The boys are here. Oh! Roderick Strong with a nice little shove of the boys there at ringside, and I don't think Dalton saw that.
No, he's going to be focused on this action. He's going to be focused on defeating Roderick Strong and making a bigger name for himself.
And this match scheduled for one fall, a 20-minute time limit here. Oaklamania, first singles competition, one-on-one. Dalton Castle in the, I guess you would call them copper-colored trunks, the copper knee pads and the silver boots. Roderick Strong in the blue trunks.
And you know, you wonder sometimes if some of his antics, if you want to call them that, are just to get into the head of his opponent as a tactic to get them off guard a little bit so that he can put some strong style professional wrestling moves on.
It certainly has paid off so far in the career of Dalton Castle in Ring of Honor. Gets a mat wrestling here to start things off. It's Dalton Castle looking for that wrist lock and then bringing him down. There is Roderick Strong, and he's looking to put him in. He's got him in a, looks like a kind of an armbar chicken wing situation here, and trying to get into that hammer lock. Oh, arm wringer sends Dalton Castle to the canvas here. Roderick Strong with the early advantage here on Castle here, Eddie. Oh, nice single leg takedown there.
Shows his amateur professional wrestling, or his amateur wrestling background.
Nice roll through there from Dalton Castle. And Roderick Strong escapes, and a little frustration here from the man formerly known as Mr. ROH, Roderick Strong. Great ovation from the Oklahoma City crowd here for Dalton Castle. And again, he's certainly flamboyant. He's certainly a guy that likes to show off a little bit. Boys are right there ready to fan him down. You ready?
And aside from his flashiness, there's no doubt he's double tough.
Looks like looking for that knuckle lock here, Dalton Castle. Looking for the roll through. And, oh, Strong going for the clothesline here. And belly-to-belly suplex. And Castle caught Strong off guard there. Oh, a knee right to the kisser. It sets up Strong over in the corner on the top rope here. Strong up and over, getting some fanning from the boys, getting cooled off a bit, going for for a knee right to the face, and oh! They throw the official there, and Strong gets the upper hand with a knee right to the temple of Dalton Castle, going with a boot right to the head and right to the back. And now Strong is in control into an Olympic slam there. Here's the cover, 1, 2.
Only a 2 count.
Only a 2 count. Another cover again, lateral press, trying to get the shoulders down, no count this time. Strong now in control here of Dalton Castle. Here, ready?
And that slightly modified camel clutch. Trying to get a submission. And you can't take anything away from Roderick Strong. He's a great competitor. He knows how to wrestle. May not agree with all of his tactics, but he certainly knows how to get business done in the ring.
Oh, what a drop kick! Roderick Strong sends Castle down the cover. 2 count. Strong just able to kick out here. And Castle trying to escape back to the corner. Roderick Strong pleading with everybody that it was a 3 count. It should have been a victory for him, but just a 2 count here. Again, this match, 1 fall to the finish, 20-minute time limit. Roderick Strong on the advantage. He's in the blue trunks. Dalton Castle in the copper trunks. And Strong working on Castle in the corner.
Those knife-edge chops have really taken a toll.
Going for a snap suplex. And that sends Strong down, and a little showboating this time from Roderick Strong. Usually getting that from Castle. Lateral press. No hook of the leg this time. Only got a 1 count. And now he's just trying to wear him down here, Eddie. Strong just trying to get that rear naked choke here right under the chin of Dalton Castle, trying to cut off the circulation of the brain.
You know, starting out with that modified camel clutch, moving into this is isolating, trying to work
Strong backing off. Here is Castle with a last-ditch effort, trying to escape that hold. He does, but Strong trying to get back on the offensive here. Castle pushes off Strong. He escapes over to the corner. Oh, what a right hand! 5 minutes have elapsed here in this 1 fall match. Boot to the face there. Oh! And Dalton Castle. Oh, what another right hand from Dalton Castle. Sends him to the turnbuckle. Down he goes with the clothesline. Dalton Castle in the corner, just waiting for Roderick Strong to get back to his feet to a vertical base here. Oh! Boot to the face of Dalton Castle. Strong to the second rope. Oh! Caught by Castle into a bear hug. Oh! Fantastic suplex here. Cover. Hook of the leg. 2. Oh, and he kicked out.
Close.
Very close.
Dalton Castle thought he had it on that. Quite honestly, I think most of the fans did as well.
Now Dalton Castle back in control of this one.
After the punishment he received from Roderick Strong, he kind of regrouped and has a new game plan. It seems to be working for right now.
Both men now starting to trade forearms here. Castle, oh, looked like he was going for a Northern Lights suplex, but this time he released it. Cover, hook of the leg, and it's just a 2 count there. So both men have been able to get some near falls in this match so far in the first 6-7 minutes of the contest, Eddie.
Not only are all the fans watching this in anticipation, Dalton Castle's boys are as well.
Castle's got Strong up. Now Strong working on the back of Castle. He's got him hooked again, looking for another suplex here. Oh, face first to the canvas. Here's Strong to the corner. Gets the knee up, off the ropes again, forearm. What impact here from Roderick Strong. Oh! That could be it. Into the cover. 1, 2, does not hook the leg. And a kick out from Dalton Castle just in the nick of time.
That was awful close. If he'd hooked the leg, I think the match would have been over. Small attention to details, he missed out.
So the boys at ringside escaping back to a neutral corner here as Roderick Strong, I think, scares the boys a little bit. Castle back to a vertical base here, but Strong for a fireman's carry, looking for some sort of maneuver here. Oh! Once again, now both men are starting to trade forearms. Right hand from Strong, right hand from Castle. Oh, what another right hand from Dalton Castle. Gets the boot up, looking for that enziguri, sort of missed on it, didn't get all of it. Now both men tangled up in the center of the ring. Go behind from Strong, go behind from Dalton Castle. Oh! Everest German suplex there.
Only a two. Only a two.
Just a 2 count there.
That was so close.
He calls that the Everest German suplex. A little bit of a delay with the bridge.
These two competitors know each other so well. They know each other's style. They know how to anticipate what the others. I'm sure they've been watching videos in preparation for tonight's event.
Both these men, phenomenal competitors. We talked about Roderick Strong being so decorated in Ring of Honor. One-time Ring of Honor heavyweight champion, multiple-time television champion. And oh! Gets the knees right to the gut of Dalton Castle. Gets the, this could be it here, Eddie. 1, 2, oh, and a kick out. A kick out from Dalton Castle.
By the slimmest of margins, he got his shoulder up to stop the count. But Roderick Strong, all throughout this match, it didn't.
Gets it up, roll over, hooking. He's hooked the tights. Did he get, was that it?
What?
No, just a 2 count.
Point.
Here's Strong, up and over he goes. Oh, down he goes. Into the cover, hook of the leg. That's it.
And that's it. An amazing showing.
He got him with the bangarang. That double leg face buster of his. Fantastic victory for the flamboyant
This is
Dalton
a guy.
Castle.
This is a guy we're going to be seeing for a long time in the sport of professional wrestling. And I'm sure gold is not going to be very far away from this guy.
The Party Peacock. The peacock of professional wrestling, Dalton Castle, gets fanned off after a job well done by the boys at ringside. What a match, what a singles match to help get things rolling here at Oaklamania here in Oklahoma City.
No doubt. Our fans are being treated to some great professional wrestling action. Action that you won't see anywhere other than the Imperial Wrestling Revolution, where we're bringing the stars of Ring of Honor, TNA, the National Wrestling Alliance, WWE legends, any promotion in the country that has a superstar that will entertain our great fans. They're subject to show up on an IWR card.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next contest scheduled for one fall is for the IWR Revolutionary Championship.
You know, we talk about legends and legendary families in the world of professional wrestling, Eddie Adamson. The Guerreros out of El Paso, Texas are as legendary as they come. And here comes Chavo Guerrero, who sometimes I feel is one of the most underrated professional wrestlers in the history of our sport.
There's no doubt. He may be underrated by some, but that's never held him back. You know, he was the former ECW World Heavyweight Champion.
He's won world titles, world cruiserweight titles, a very gifted tag team wrestler, winning titles with his late great uncle, Eddie Guerrero.
With Hernandez and TNA.
And now making a name for himself in the world of Lucha Underground, going back to his roots in the Lucha style of professional wrestling.
And there's no doubt that he wants this revolutionary title. Last night at Oaklamania Day 1 at Shawnee at the Fire Lake Arena, after Kyle successfully defended that revolutionary title, Chavo Guerrero came out and attacked him from behind and said he's taking the belt tonight at Oaklamania. there he is.
Representing the Aero Club here in Oklahoma is Coyote, the reigning and defending IWR Revolutionary Championship.
This is a guy that won the title back in January of this year and has defended it all across the territory. He won it in a four-way match with Matt Seidel, taking it away from Montego Seeger, the leader of the Terror Squad here in the IWR. And he said he'd take on all comers and anyone that wanted a shot at the title, and tonight he's got a tough one.
Introduce first, the champion from El Paso, Texas. Weight 213 pounds. He is one of the stars of Lucha Underground. He is a member of the famous Guerrero Wrestling family. And ladies and gentlemen, Chavo Guerrero! At this point, representing the Chickasaw Nation from Harbor, Oklahoma, right to 100 pounds, he is the current IWR Revolutionary Champion. This is Kyle!
Coyote's got his war paint on here, Eddie. He's ready for war here against Chavo Guerrero for the IWR Revolutionary Championship.
We've got two competitors who are both very proud of their heritage. With Chavo Guerrero and his Mexican heritage, Coyote, the Chickasaw warrior, and his Native American heritage. But the only thing that matters tonight is who walks home with that title belt.
60-minute time limit, one fall to the finish. Now, Eddie, for the folks that aren't as familiar with IWR and the Revolutionary title, can you kind of explain perhaps the lineage and what that title means to this organization here?
The Revolutionary title can be compared to a cruiserweight or an X division title. It's more of a high-flying, the guys that are more into the, not the MMA style of professional wrestling, the style of ground and pound, the brutes. These are guys who you can see climb to the top rope, do a flip and land, and then take something out of the clothesline.
Guys not afraid to use high-risk maneuvers here as here in the early go, and it looks like Chavo Guerrero with the early advantage here on Coyote. Again, we mentioned about Chavo Guerrero, one of the most, again, legendary families in the Guerrero family. Everyone talks about Eddie Guerrero, and certainly Chavo's father, Chavo, we call him Chavo Classic, but Chavo Sr. But, I mean, you look at Chavo's resume here, Eddie, and all the titles he's won all over the globe for a variety of different promotions. He's as decorated as anybody in the history of the business.
There's no doubt. He's a guy that easily could win the title tonight, but it's not going to be easy if he wants to take that title.
Yeah, Coyote certainly decorated in his own right in independent promotions all over the country. And again, in hometown, he's got a hometown kind of feel here. He's from Ardmore, Oklahoma, but he's got fans from his home state all here ready to cheer him on. As Chavo looks like he was trying to go for a cover here, but Coyote's got that shoulder up, unable to get a cover here. Right now, Chavo in control has got a shoulder down, just a one count there. Early advantage here for Chavo Guerrero. Most recently, he's won the Gift of the Gods Championship in Lucha Underground. It's virtually guaranteed him an opportunity for their heavyweight championship. And kick up there from Coyote. And he's showing his agility here as well, and one of the reasons he's the Revolutionary Champion here in the IWR.
In Coyote, there's no doubt. He's faced competitors. He pinned John Morrison at one of our super shows. Former WWE star.
You mentioned the fatal four-way match in which he won the title. Matt Seidel was in that match. A lot of the WWE fans know as Evan Bourne. He's had some pretty classic feuds with some of the other.
He's traveled around the country. He was down in Puerto Rico with WWC and held the title, worked with the National Wrestling Alliance and held many titles with them, and found his home here in the IWR. And now has his hands on the Revolutionary title, and he does not want to give that up under any circumstances.
Right now, Chavo working on that side headlock of Coyote. He tries to work a vertical base, but look at the veteran Chavo Guerrero. Gets him back to a vertical base, rakes on the head for a second, then back to a takeover. Get him back almost into a near fall situation there with the shoulders on the mat of Coyote. Forces Chavo Guerrero, sends him down with a shoulder tackle to Chavo. Oh, nice drop toe hold there from Coyote. Into the front face lock here, and now Coyote in control of this one. So started off with the early advantage for Chavo, but Coyote's been able to get in there and take some advantage with a few holds as well.
Well, there's no doubt. And Chavo, he's not a newcomer to the IWR. He's competed in several of our cards, and I've watched him watch Coyote and scout him leading up to tonight.
2, 3, on the ropes.
Chavo working on that rear naked choke. Is Coyote able to get to the ropes, and the referee breaks it up here. Both men get some separation here. Again, 60-minute time limit here. The IWR Revolutionary Championship on the line here. Chavo Guerrero, the challenger, against Coyote, the Revolutionary Champion. Like they were going for a knuckle lock, side headlock, off of the ropes here. Coyote sends Chavo down and to the outside. What power there from Coyote.
And certainly Coyote's going to take advantage of this opportunity.
Coyote currently in the ring. Chavo escaping to the outside, just kind of regrouping here. He's got a 5 count going here. Can't win the title on the outside. Chavo just taking his time.
Well, you know, you mentioned
Coyote's not letting Chavo get back in the ring. Oh! Off of the ropes and down goes Coyote. And now Chavo back on the advantage here. He was kind of luring him in. Oh! Beautiful European uppercut there from Chavo Guerrero.
Get off his hair. Come on, man.
Once again, sending Coyote down to the canvas. What impact there from Chavo Guerrero.
you know, both of these competitors are so well grounded in the fundamentals of professional wrestling.
As you mentioned, Chavo's no stranger to championships, winning the ECW championship once in the new ECW.
And you mentioned the tag teams that Chavo Guerrero was part of. Well, Coyote is also the team that's a top of.
What a clothesline into the cover, and a 2 count there. Coyote nearly saw that IWR Revolutionary title escape his hands.
Well, both these competitors have competed as tag teams and as singles, and they've had success both in both competitions.
Coyote trying to get some help here from the fans in Oklahoma City. He gets back to a vertical base here as Chavo continues to work on that chin lock and send him down to the canvas. Looks like he got a bit of the hair here. Referee asked him, he says, no, I didn't get him. I got him by the head, not by the hair. Nevertheless, Coyote's still down on the mat. Oh! Belly to back suplex here. Into the cover, hook of the leg, and just a 2 count. Coyote get out just in the nick of time to retain his title. 4 now.
And although both of these competitors are great at wrestling, mat wrestling, neither one of them are afraid to go to a little bit of the extreme to win a match.
Chavo Guerrero continues now to work on the leg here, and now working on the chest of Coyote. Oh! Working on that knee right now. Chavo Guerrero just stomping on it at this time. Oh no. Well, you mentioned the extreme here, Eddie. Here it is. Going to that. No. Chavo, stop. No. Oh, no! What does that do to the knee going that hard into that steel ring post?
Well, could quite possibly could end this match.
I mean,
And Chavo knows that.
it's going to be difficult for Coyote to get back standing up again.
But it plays into this veteran isolating a body part and going after it and after it and after it. to try to get a submission win and take that title.
Not only that, but Coyote's no stranger to going to the air, and if you take out his legs, he can't go to the air. Can't climb that top rope, but here's Coyote fighting back here on Chavo. Oh, and again, a drop toe hold here from Chavo Guerrero, and now he's working on that knee again. Submission maneuver here. Referee checking on Coyote.
Is he going to give up?
Look at that. Submission
maneuver like this, it could easily happen.
Submission maneuver here.
Are we going to see a new IWR Revolutionary Champion?
Coyote does not tap out here, but it looks like he may have lost the grip to Chavo Guerrero. Now he's working on the arm and the shoulder here now, but he's still got that leg kind of buckled behind him, almost a modified STF there. Here's Chavo Guerrero again working on that left knee, and he's got it grapevine underneath his legs as well. Referee checking here on Coyote here, Eddie. Seeing if he wants to give it up. If he submits right here, we'll have a new IWR champion. Coyote trying to fight out of it.
I've seen Coyote get out of some very tough situations, but nothing as precarious as this.
Right hands to the back of the head of Chavo Guerrero. And now going for that tomahawk chop, and you can tell Coyote is bothered by all the punishment on that left knee. And Coyote elevates and gets the tomahawk chop right to the head of Chavo Guerrero. Lateral press, just a 1 count as Chavo able to kick out.
With his knee and leg in the shape it's in, it's going to be hard for him to make a good pin. But he's trying. He's looking like he's trying to go to the top rope, even though
this may be a mistake here, Eddie. He has one leg. Going to the top, going for a frog splash, trying to take a maneuver away from Chavo Guerrero, and Chavo gets out of the way.
He was able to get to the top. But because that bad leg, it wasn't quick enough.
And here he goes. Oh, there's one suplex. We've seen this before, Eddie.
He's won many matches with it. Are we going to see a title change tonight?
2 suplex, and the third, the Three Amigos. And you can see the point to the sky from Chavo, signaling the late, great Eddie Guerrero, his uncle, and you can hear the Eddie chants from the crowd here in Oklahoma City. Now Chavo going to the top, and Coyote able to get there and stop Eddie Guerrero here. Coyote going to the top here. What are we going to see here, Eddie? Looking for a superplex, but Chavo trying to fight out of it. Right hand, headbutt, sending Coyote down.
And with that bad leg, it's going to be hard for him to get back up.
Chavo going to the top, looking for the frog splash! Frog splash! The cover! Oh, Coyote got his feet on the ropes. We could have had a new champion there, Eddie.
That is great ring presence, knowing exactly where you are when you can put your foot on the rope after a frog splash like that.
A devastating frog splash from Chavo Guerrero, nearly one of the IWR. Into the roll-up, small package. 1, 2, 3, he got him. He retains. Coyote retains.
One of the hardest fought battles of his career. He has retained the IWR Revolutionary title against Chavo Jr.
What a match we saw here tonight in Oklahoma City for the Revolutionary title. Coyote, again, as you mentioned here, Eddie, perhaps one of the toughest title defenses that he's seen since becoming the Revolutionary champion. Chavo Guerrero was inches away. If that left foot, the right foot of Coyote were a few inches away from that bottom rope, we would have seen a new Revolutionary champion after he hit that devastating frog splash. But unfortunately for Chavo, oh, Chavo! What is this?
The match is over. This is not called for at all.
Unbelievable. Oh! Shoulder first into the steel ring post.
Actions like this are disrespectful for his entire family.
This is, into the guardrail on the outside. Chavo. obviously disappointed that he's unable to come up with the title.
He's beyond disappointed. He's infuriated. He thought he was going to walk in here, get that title, and leave with it.
He may very well leave with it. He's stepped into the ring with that championship in his hand. The IWR Revolutionary title. Oh. And what utter disrespect to the IWR and the Revolutionary title, just throwing it into the center of the ring.
And our Revolutionary fans that come out and support the Revolutionary champion, for him to just throw a title belt in there and walk off like it means nothing.
Don't forget to join us next week when we come to you from Pittsburgh, Kansas for an all-new episode of High Impact Action as the Revolution continues to be televised.